What would you say if I told you, I think, hidden in the art of a standard deck of playing cards are the clues to a 500-year-old cold case murder mystery?
It's just wow.
I think it's great.
Well, you've got my attention.
I need to go and learn more about the design and history of playing cards.
The new documentary, Lost in the Shuffle, follows magician Shawn Farquhar as he sets out on a journey across 6 countries to prove his theory that hidden in a deck of cards lies the clues to a conspiracy to kill a French king in the late 1400s.
Boy, that's not where I thought that was going, Shawn.
Really? I thought it was going to be some trinket magic show.
Well, how in the heck did you come up with this theory? Obviously, you're a magician. You work with cards all the time. What made you think that there was a conspiracy?
I've studied magic all my life, but not the playing cards. And one day somebody pointed out an anomaly in the printing that one of the queens faced the opposite direction of the others. And I thought, why would the artist do that? And I started going down this little rabbit hole, started noticing things like the King of Hearts has a sword running through his head. And I'm like, oh, the Suicide King. But then I noticed the sleeves of the king didn't match. And I was like, who has 2 different sleeves? And at that moment I went, there must be...
Oh my God.
There must be more to this story. And so I went looking, because what's obvious isn't always the case.
Huh.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time that happened on the set, I tell you.
I'm sorry, it's stuck in my throat.
So what kind of documentation are you looking at? Historic documents, or are you just researching, Encyclopedia Britannica?
Oh no, we looked at historic documents. I looked at every book that had something to do with the history of playing cards and the art. The funny thing is, all the art that you see in a deck of cards, nobody knows who the artist is. It's probably one of the most famous, if not the most famous piece of art. Everywhere in the world knows what it is, and nobody knows who made it.
So, really? Yeah. So every deck of cards, they have the same characteristics for the king and the queen?
Basically identical.
And no one knows who draw it
From the 1400s
first.
to today, nobody knows who did it. And you can open up your deck of cards now. The queen of spades will be facing the opposite way as the other. The king will have 2 different sleeves. The king of hearts has no insignias of hearts on him, where all the other kings, they're all the same. It's iconic.
So is the idea here that some artists knew something and wanted to pass that along for history?
It's truly. I think that what happened was that the queen, well, you'll see in the movie, but the queen killed the king, and a generation later, an artist who lived outside the region, who once lived in that region, decided to make fun of them and made it, because back in those days, there weren't a lot of people that read. Everything was done through symbolism. We look at Da Vinci and all the things. In fact, Da Vinci's buried where this murder took place.
Wow. Now, I assume if you were looking at historic documents, that historians are vaguely familiar with this concept.
Yeah, they disagree with it completely.
They do.
Almost all of them. Because somewhere back in time, a person wrote in a book, oh, that's Charles. That's my favorite, is they showed King of Hearts and it has the word Charles on it. So that means it's Charlemagne from France. And I'm going, well, if it was Charlemagne, why didn't they write Charlemagne? And they always answer, well, there was too many letters. But they did write Alexander the Great on the other one.
So you think it's Charles III?
Charles VIII.
The 8th, excuse me.
Charles VIII and Anne of Brittany. And Anne of Brittany was this lovely young girl, 11 years of age. Charles invaded her country, married her, basically kept her pregnant for her entire life. And then one day, at a very young age, he bumped his head on a door sill and died, but not right away. He went and watched a tennis game for about an hour, and then fell down.
So you're the only one who came up with this theory?
Yeah.
You're the only one. Where did you find something that might resemble what you were thinking? Or where did
Just digging through history.
Okay.
I have the most amazing partner, John Ornoy, the director of the film.
Yeah.
He and I had this little hiccup from 2020 till about 2021, where we had a lot of spare time. And while we were sitting at home, we started going through the internet looking to find, and we started seeing all these. It's an amazing story of intrigue and war. And
do you always carry a deck of cards wherever you go? Or
everywhere I go, but I don't have to actually have them in a box. But you don't want to touch the ones that are DNA.
No, let's leave those there.
Do you want to see a card trick?
Yeah, I know Robin does. She loves them.
Oh, look, take out any card you like to. Look at the card. Don't let me see it. Make sure that everybody else gets to see it. Here, I'll go through that.
Okay.
Way back over here?
Yeah, I go right.
Look at the card and remember it. I don't want to see it.
Do I show it to Larry?
Oh, yeah. It'd be good if he knew it was the 16th.
Yeah.
All right. What would I do?
Oh, and I'll write your name on it. Here, I've got a marker. Use this.
Okay.
Nice and big.
And the okay.
I'll look away so I can't see it. Because if I see this, that would ruin it.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Good. I'll take it back. I'm going to put it right into the middle. If I snap my fingers and the card comes back to the top, that'd be cool, right? Easy.
Wow.
Simple. Oh, no, that's the easy way.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold that in between your hands. Just trap it between.
Like that?
Perfect. Hold it your hand like that, Rob. Place your other hand on top, trapping the cards in between. Now, there's no way in the world I can sneak that card over there. Would you agree?
Right.
But if I could, just snap my fingers and make it change so that's no longer the card. Would that be cool?
That would be cool.
Take a look. Oh, it's not the card. It's
not
a
the
king.
card.
Robin, don't open up. I'm going to do this very slowly.
Oh my God!
Oh, wait. I'm going to grab one card out. It's going to be your card. Oh, and I made the rest of the cards disappear.
Son of a...
It's really weird, Larry.
It's my job.
It's really weird.
It's what I do.
Dang it, magic. I hate these magicians.
I don't
Freaking
get
out
it.
here. You're creepy.
You jerk!
You can check out a special screening event or Lost in the Shuffle tonight and tomorrow at the Rhapsody Theater. For more, check out lostintheshuffle.film and follow them on social media. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Wow, that was unreal.
What the heck is...
I'm a little frightened.
I am too.
Hey.